and or your brand, if you're already in business, if you would like to be in business and you're not, well, let's get serious about partnering up, man. There we go. So I had to set up another monitor so I can answer your questions. If you guys have questions, but yes, comment. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And I'm trying not to be too long this morning, but I'm super excited. This thing that I'm going to share with you today is absolutely amazing, and I want you to really get the essence of the program and why it exists, and then we'll talk a little bit about the hows and how you can make some money. So go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from and the name of your business and or brand. And if you are already in business, right? What do you think about the whole idea of running and operating a business from your home? Are you open to that idea? I want to have a real dialogue with you guys this morning, because for me, building a legacy is incredibly important. I mean, incredibly important. I'm gonna go ahead and start a watch party on my wife's timeline. She don't know nothing about watch parties, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. Give me 1 second. How to make money with us. And I suggest that you do the same, because okay, well, I really don't know how to operate this iPhone and get back to. I'm telling you, you iPhone users now done kill Facebook altogether. All right, there we go. So watch party. So really quickly, for those of you who do not know me, my name is H Cortes. I'm an author, wealth strategist, and serial entrepreneur. And my entire mission in life, which I am fortunate enough to be able to identify, I know a lot of people struggle with that, but I mean, it starts with your passion. And if you're operating in your passion, it will lead to your purpose. So my purpose and my mission in life is to empower people economically through financial literacy, but with a strong emphasis on entrepreneurship and personal brand development. Because I feel that that is the way to financial success for the average everyday working American. What are some of the things that all wealthy people have in common? They understand business ownership, they understand the economy, they understand capitalism, they understand taxes. So that's important. So that's where I'm aiming. And this presentation, me and my teammates, we call ourselves the Financial Freedom Fighters, because that's what we do. We're fighting for the financial freedom of our families, but then we're also willing to fight for the financial freedom of those who partner with us, with one caveat. If we're going to fight for your financial freedom, you have to be willing to participate in your own rescue, right? So this business opportunity has been a life changer for me. And if you give us an opportunity and you you join our culture, I believe it can be a life changer for you. So let's get into it. If you're already on the team, make sure you go ahead and set up your watch parties, you share, you comment, you like, you got to engage. Let me see who's jumped on with us so far this morning. Let's see. We got Bill Lamar in the building. We have Marvin from the DFW. Got Florida in the building. We have Arlington, Texas in the building. L&M Financial Mentor. Great. Wealth Intelligence Group is also in the building. Let me just educate you on something really quickly before we go. Before we go further, rather, and get into the presentation. Listen, when you're jumping on a live stream and you're invited to comment in the stream the name of your business and or brand, and you do not, you don't know how much of a horrible decision that could be for you, because you never know how many people are going to see this live stream, how many times it's going to get shared, who it's going to get shared to, and the people who are going to also be engaging, putting the name of their business in the comments as well. You don't know if you're missing opportunities to partner with people, that people will see your opportunity or see the name of your business and or brand and want to connect with you. Guys, branding and marketing is my thing, man. So when you have an opportunity to put your brand in front of a ton of people, always go for that option. So the company that I'm going to talk to you guys about is called MyEcon. And I'm going to tell you right up front, if you like what you see and you decide to partner with us, it's going to cost you $50 to start and then $35 per month, right? And I like to do this right up front, man, because I understand that all life is time. And the last thing I want to do on this Saturday morning is waste your time. If you don't got $50 or you're not willing to invest $50 into a business, then I want to tell you that right up front so you can get off the stream and go do you. Go and enjoy your Saturday morning, right? $50 to start, $35 per month. The other reason I like to do this up front is because now you have the ability, the cognition to say, okay, it's a $50 startup, $35 a month. Let me watch this presentation to see if he's going to show me $35 per month worth of value, right? That's what this thing is all about. So everybody put in the comments, $50 and $35 per month. Put in the comments, 50 bucks plus $35 per month, so we can take this off the board and we can move on. What's going on, K. Shaw? We've got David D. Boy in the building, Beats by the Boy out of Toledo, Ohio. So what is MyEcon? MyEcon is a financial education company that hails itself as the personal financial success company. So what does that actually mean, personal financial success? For us, it means having enough money and resources to support yourself in your working years and in your retirement years. We know that America is the richest nation on the planet. 25% of all the wealth in the world is right here in America. But and America also has 10 million millionaires and 535 billionaires. But America also has 69% of its population with less than $1,000 in savings. America also have 3 out of every 4 of its working class citizens living from paycheck to paycheck. So there's a vast difference amongst those who got it together and those who are struggling. And we're going to talk about why that is, show you how to overcome that. But before I do this, I want to show you how you can make money for those of you who cannot stick around with what MyEcon is. And then some of you guys already know what I do, know what my team does, but you don't know how we make money doing it. So let me show you. If you're thinking about a home-based business, one of the things you absolutely want to consider is how the money is made and how you can advance and rank, because the more you advance and rank, the more money you can make, right? So MyEcon has made it super, super easy for anybody to make money with us. So if this is you, right, you're going to pay $50 to start and then $35 per month, right? We already established that. The first person that you bring into MyEcon, you're going to earn $10, and then whoever your sponsor is, they're going to earn a $40 override, right, for helping you introduce your first person, right? Then when you introduce your second person into the MyEcon Income Shifting membership, you're going to earn a $50 commission. That's right. You're going to earn 100% of the commission when you bring on your second person. See, when you hit that first person, you're going to be considered what we call an executive vice president. That's the first rank advancement. So let me get this straight. I know this is what you're thinking. Cortez, I've been in home-based businesses before. I've been in MLMs, network marketing, direct sales before. You're telling me that when I get started with the Financial Freedom Fighters team or someone else at MyEcon, and I introduce just one person to MyEcon, I'm going to advance and rank? That's exactly what I'm telling you, right? But what you also have to understand is MyEcon has what's called a base shop comp plan. Why is that significant? Because this is the first person that you brought on board, right? I helped you bring this first person on board. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this first person. I'm going to help them bring their first person on board. This person is going to earn $10. Well, guess what? I'm going to earn another $40 override for helping that person. You think I got a tremendous amount of incentive for helping this person bring on their first person? Absolutely. And then guess what? This person right here, I'm going to help them bring on their first person. Why? Because they're going to earn $10. And then I'm going to earn another $40 override for helping that person. Guys, that goes on forever. I want y'all to get this, man. If you are serious about making some extra money from home, this is how you do it. In fact, if you're already on the team, you should be tagging 20, 30, 40 people in this video right now. You should be hosting a watch party on your page right now. You should be lighting up the comment section right now. If you're not already in and you've seen enough, you should be tagging and sharing this and inboxing this video to other people right now, because they're going to be able to come in and we're going to help you hit this rank really quickly. And then you're going to start earning $50 for everybody else that you bring on. Now, here's the magic in a base shop compensation plan, right? And I'm going to get to what MyEcon does and why it's easy for you to bring people into what we're doing, because it's all financial education. People are struggling and looking for answers to help them fix their finances. We got those answers. So stick around. I'm going to show you those. Cool about the MyEcon base shop compensation plan. So let me show you. This is you. Your first person, you earn $10. Then your sponsor earns $40, right? Then you introduce your second person, you start earning $50. Now, what are you going to do when you introduce your second person and earn that $50? You're going to, because this is now your base shop, right? You're going to help this person bring in their first person, because they're going to earn $10 and you're going to earn $40. Then you're going to help this person bring on their first person, $10, and you're going to earn another $40. And you're going to keep doing this, 10, 40, right? So we created a situation where you get paid for tap rooting like nobody's business. But guess what, guys? That's only one base shop. You go over here and you bring a third person on, you're going to get $50 up front for bringing that third person on. But when you help train him on how to get his first person, he's going to earn 10, and you're going to start this process of earning these $40 all over again. And that doesn't stop. You can go as wide as you want to and create as many base shops as you want to. That's how we make money. That's why we continue to post about what MyEcon is doing for us, because the education has got my family set up like nobody's business in terms of where we're going in our future. But then I can teach people on a video like this how they can also get access to this same financial education and start building their business. See, this financial education is so powerful that I have built a business outside of MyEcon teaching this stuff. And if you don't want to join MyEcon and learn it straight from the source, you can keep sitting down with me and letting me teach you bits and pieces of it. But every time you sit down with me outside of MyEcon, you got to pay me. This is powerful. So how is it that we are able to introduce so many people to MyEcon so quickly? Because our financial education will help you overcome the 4 main challenges that are killing you financially. What are they? Inflation, taxes, debt, and big business, right? So how does our financial information help you overcome inflation? We're actually going to tackle that number 4. But we tackle taxes number 1. right? How you make your money in America is more important than how much you make, right? You can make your money as a W-2. That means you work a job. Business owner. That means 1099. Or investor. When you partner with us, you have a business that you operate from your home. The first thing we're going to teach you how to do is go to your employer and say, hey, I need a new form W-4. That's the form that tells your employer how much taxes to withhold from your paycheck. The government says, and we've been able to see this in the amount of people that we've helped over the last 14 years, the average person is overpaying taxes $200 to $600. That's per month. So how would you like a $200 to $600 per month pay raise? Do me a huge favor. If you are already in MyEcon and you have already shifted your income, you've completed strategy 1, I want you to comment in the chat for everybody who's watching how much money came back to your household from this strategy right here. We call this cash flow management. Right? Comment in the chat for everybody watching how much money came back into your household when you completed this step right here. For me, when I was working my job, it was $270 per month. Came back into my household, right? So the average person will see anywhere from $200 to $600. Now, we don't know everybody's personal situation. You might see $200, you might see $400, you might see $600, you might see $100, but on average, it's $200, $300, $400 per month coming back into people's household, right? I helped a couple 2 years ago who the husband was overpaying $300 a month. The wife was overpaying $700 a month. So with this one strategy, $1,000 per month came back into that family's household, right? That's powerful, y'all. Powerful. I'm trying to see what's going on with my watch part. There we go. All right, so Donald says $600 a month came back into his household. You see what we're talking about? Using a simple strategy, we can help people get a $200 to $600 increase. So that's a pay raise on the job, man. $150 a week came back into this man's household, right? An additional $160 came back into Nicole Lucky's household. These are the things that we teach, right? And then we've often heard that it's not what you make, it's what you keep. But that's not 100% accurate. It's not necessarily what you keep, but more importantly, what you do with what you keep. So we recommend that you use this money right here to start working on debt elimination. Take this money and start doubling down on your credit cards, tripling down on your credit cards, getting yourself out of debt super fast with this extra money. Don't go out and buy a new bag, ladies, or go get the Brazilian that running down your... Nah, fellas, don't go get your new boombox in your car, new rims. I mean, it's so crazy out here, man. I'm in St. Louis. Right around the corner from me, there is a place called Rent-A-Rims. That means you can rent rims for your car. It's gotten so bad with these guys trying to impress each other and trying to impress the young ladies in the community that they will go rent a car and then rent rims to put on the rent a car. Come on, y'all. We got to do better, man. So take the $200 to $600, start getting out of debt. Might as well look to eliminate some expenses, right? And then in our program, we also have credit repair. You might be saying, Cortez, how does that equate to cash flow management? Because if you have a car loan that it costs you, that your credit was in the 500s when you got it, I guarantee you that interest rate is sky high. But if you fix your credit, get your credit to 750, and you go refinance that same car loan with a better credit, now your car note goes from 550 to 350. We just put another $250 a month back into your household budget. Right? See, we're not playing, man. We're trying to help everyday, hardworking Americans get the financial education they need to put their families in a better position, right? But sometimes people can't see past 35 per month. And they say things like, well, Cortez, I can go research this information on my own. I can go learn this information on my own and do it for free. Well, why haven't you? Why haven't you? Right? So that begins addressing this challenge right here, which is taxes. Then, because when you partner with us, we put you in a business, now you get to take everyday common expenses like your cell phone, rent, some meals, travel, mileage. What else might we pay? Internet, kids. See, now, when you have a business in conjunction with your job, you not only get to adjust your W-4 and bring some extra money back that way, but now a lot of the stuff that you're spending money on all day becomes tax deductible. So 50% of your cell phone bill. If you're like me, my cell phone is 90% used for business, so 90% of my cell phone bill. I'm in my office, in my home, so 20% of my rent is a tax write-off. Some of my meals when I travel, when I'm out of town, I gotta feed myself, so that becomes tax deductible. I'm on my way to Atlanta March 1st through 3rd to get some more education on these strategies, so that flight, that hotel, if I rent a car, all of that is going to be a tax deduction. I drive every day for my business, so all of those miles become a tax deduction. I'm using my internet service to stream this presentation live on Facebook and YouTube. So my internet is used for business, so I get to write that off. My son helps me in my business, so I get to pay him a wage as an employee in my business, and I get to write off what I pay him, and then he gets to take that money and go. See, it's all about strategy, y'all. So that creates even more tax write-offs, use the tax savings to get myself out of debt, and now we have to deal with big business and inflation. Well, guess what? I promise you this. When you get yourself on a serious debt elimination plan, a serious wealth building plan, you'll stop letting big business dupe you out of all your money. Because that's what's happening right now. Big business studies the psychology of working people. They understand that you feel like you work just to pay bills, so they give you something to celebrate every month so that you can have a press or a stress reliever, right? This month is Valentine's Day. Next month is St. Patrick's Day and Easter. Kids are going on spring breaks. Then you got April. Then you got May. You got something every single month to spend money on. And because you work so hard for that money, when it's time to celebrate, you tend to go overboard. But when you get a financial game plan and you start seeing light at the end of the tunnel, you start questioning all of this stuff. And it becomes harder for them to separate you from your money. Last but not least, we got to figure out, what is inflation? How do we overcome inflation? Well, we overcome inflation with investing. See, we will teach you how to understand proper term and perspective. See, there's two reasons people don't invest. They don't have the money, and they're scared to death. We just showed you how to free up the money to invest when you minimize your taxes, get yourself out of debt. Now you got some money to invest. But then you're scared. Why? Because you don't understand the terminology. You think it's intimidating to go and talk to somebody about money, and they're using all these big fancy terms. And you're right. That's how you can get tripped up, right? Money has its own language. We teach you the language of money. So when you go sit down with a financial planner, a financial advisor, you will know that, hey, I'm looking for a return on my investment at least 12 to 15%. And then if they balk on showing you how to get it, we even show you how to get it. We'll show you exactly where to go to get 12, 15, 18% rate of return on your money. We show you exactly how to read a prospectus. We show you exactly the questions to ask when you call these people outside of a financial planner or a financial advisor, right? Because you don't always need one. Once you get the terminology down and you have a proper perspective, you can go out and you can talk to these people yourself. Go right to the investment banker yourself. The same place that the financial planner and financial advisor are going to go to, you can go to those people yourself, and we teach you how to do it. We have financial advisors and financial planners in MyEcon who will teach you how to do it, even though it cuts them out of a check. That's called integrity, people. So we have a great program with a great amount of value. And I'm going to talk to you really quickly about 4 ways or 4 reasons that you want to consider MyEcon. Number 1, this opportunity is an evergreen opportunity. It's an evergreen opportunity. What that simply means is, as long as they don't teach financial principles and strategies in school, people will always need to know how to get their money right after they've messed up. Our products, like a financial education, like credit repair, like our expense tracking tool, like our financial needs analysis tool, those things will always be needed in the marketplace because this is an evergreen opportunity, right? If you're going to do anything in business, you will always want to ask yourself, is this a trend or a fad, or is this an evergreen opportunity? Money is always an evergreen opportunity. Health and fitness is always an evergreen opportunity, right? Relationships, evergreen opportunities. So there's some things out there that are evergreen opportunities, but if you're doing those, chances are you're doing those so you can get money. So you might as well get into an opportunity that is based on helping you become better financially sound. It is an evergreen opportunity. What is number 2? Leadership. Right? So we have leaders and founders of this company that don't even take a salary. Krista says, I'm interested in this opportunity, being able to help people and myself. Krista, whose page are you seeing this on? If you're interested and you've seen it enough, just say, I'm ready, and tag the person who got you on this webinar, right? Tag the person who got you on this video. Tag the person who shared this with you. Just say, I'm ready, and tag that person, and we'll get you started today. Leadership. The leaders in this company don't take a salary. They eat from the compensation plan just like us. That means when they want to build or increase their income, they go out and they recruit more people. They go out and they sell more products, right? So we know, since the founders of the company get money from the compensation plan, that's why the compensation plan is so lucrative. And for those of you who are just jumping on, I'm going to go over that really, really quickly here in a second, right? So the leadership is tremendous, right? These guys have a tremendous amount of integrity, and they built this on biblical principles, which is amazing. Comp plan is number 3. The 100% commissions, the fastest way to advance and rank, the base shop compensation plan. The compensation plan's 3 forms of income. It pays linear income. You do the work, you get paid. It pays passive income. You teach other people how to do the work. They get paid and you get paid. And then it also teaches residual income, right? And residual income is important because you want to position yourself where you can do the work one time and do it right and do it well and continue to get paid off the work that you did over and over and over. It's J. Paul Getty who said, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. Because if something happens to me, 100% of my effort goes. If 20% of the people who I'm getting 1% from go down, I still get 80%, right? So that is number 3. And I'm drawing a blank on number 4. So it's evergreen, leadership, compensation plan. Timing. Guys, if you know anything about industries, right? If you know anything about industries, let me just do this for timing really quick so that you can understand. When I say timing, I mean it in two senses. Timing in the sense that we are in an economic state where more and more people are becoming conscious of their ability to build wealth, so they're seeking out answers. They're on the internet and they're seeking how to build wealth, how to make money online, how to turn my passions into profits. They're seeking ways to become better financially astute, right? So the timing of the overall economy and ecosystem is one where people are seeking the information that we have. But then there's also the timing of the business, right? Every business goes through 4 phases: start, penetration, momentum, and then stable. I think that should say stabilization, right? So when you think about MyEcon, it's been around for 14 years, right? It started 14 years ago, right? And right now, we are just starting to penetrate the market, right? Most of you guys who are watching this right now have never even heard of MyEcon, right? If you've never heard MyEcon, I want you to say, never heard of it, right? A lot of people have never heard of MyEcon because we are just now starting to penetrate the home-based business market, even though we've been around for 14 years, right? And then you have something called momentum or explosive growth, and that curve kind of looks like that. So we are right about here. So when we say timing, the people who jump on board, learn our system, and put a team in place, when we hit momentum, it's going to be nice for everybody. It's going to be really nice for those people who are in position, because what happens when a company like this hits momentum, you think about some of the great home-based business opportunities out there, like Amway, Avon, Mary Kay, Herbalife. All of these companies have gone through that phase. And when you are in position, when a company hits momentum, your team just explodes because of timing. Because of timing, right? And then it goes into stabilization, right? And it kind of does a little dip, and then it just kind of stabilizes like that, right? So some of those companies I mentioned, Amway, stabilization, $8 billion company worldwide or something like that. Avon and stabilization, Mary Kay, stabilization. They've already hit their explosive growth and now they're stabilized, right? You have an opportunity to hop in right as we are starting to hit our momentum phase. So really quickly, I promise those who just jumped on a quick look at how we're paid, and we'll be done. So the way MyEcon has what's called a base shop comp plan. So what that simply means is when you get started with us, in order to open up your base shop, you have to introduce one person to the MyEcon income shifting membership. So when you introduce one person, you're going to earn $10, right? Whoever introduced you, whoever your sponsor is, they're going to earn $40. You said, "Dad, Cortez, they get all the money from," right, because they're going to introduce you and they're going to train you on how to do what they've done. In order for that to happen, the company has to give them a reason to want to train you, right? So they give them the lion's share of the $50. But watch this. After you introduce one person to MyEcon, you become executive vice president. That means now you have your own base shop open, right? Now when you introduce your second person to MyEcon, you're going to earn a $50 commission, right? But here's what base shop means. And when you start introducing people, or this second person starts bringing people into the system, everybody that when this person brings their first one on, that first one lands in your base shop. That means this person, let's call him John. John is going to earn $10, and this time you are going to earn the $40, right? And let's say this is Sue. Sue says, hey, I realize that John is getting $50 per referral now. How do I get the $50 per referral? Oh, well, Sue, you have to go and become an executive vice president and open up your own base shop. Sue says, how do I do that? Well, the moment you introduce one person to our income shifting membership, you become executive vice president. Sue says, that's easy. I'm going to call my brother Rick. She calls Rick. Sue makes $10. Well, guess what? You make another $40. You see how the company incentivizes you to keep helping those that fall into your base shop, and this continues to happen. But here's what's cool. John is just one base shop. You can come over here and talk to Mary. That's another base shop, and that starts this phenomenon all over again. You can come over here and you can talk to Shirley, and you're gonna make another $50, and that starts this phenomenon all over again. So, fastest rank ups, 3 forms of commission payouts, and the company pays weekly. So, I think I've done enough. The only thing left to do is a call to action. If you are ready for an opportunity, and we want you to go ahead and get started today, because guess what? You can have your one person on your team today. You can have your one person on your team today, and you can start earning the $50 commissions on person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever. Right? So in order for you to do that, what we want you to do is whoever got you on this video, doesn't matter if you're watching it on my page, then inbox me. If you're watching it via a watch party on somebody else's page, I want you to inbox that person right now. I want to start my income shifting membership. Got my credit card and my $50 ready. Let me go ahead and jump in this thing so I can come back and start tagging my friends and family in this very same video. You can go, soon as you get in the system, get your username and password, you can come back to this page and then do a watch party and send that watch party and invite all your friends to that watch party. This is how quickly we want to help you get your initial $50 back. Because remember, you introduce 2 people to this system, you're going to make $60. So you get your money back immediately if you put in the work. So it's simple. Inbox, text, send a carrier pigeon, smoke signal to whoever got you on this video. Tell them you're ready to get your income shifting membership. You want your username and password. The minute that you get your username and password, come back to this page and then host a watch party and invite all your friends. Guarantee you there's some people on your timeline right now. There's some people that you know right now dropped to their knees last night and prayed for a financial blessing. Well, here's the thing about financial blessings. I've been studying how my Heavenly Father works. And a lot of times he likes to disguise blessings in overalls that look like work. Yeah, you're going to have to put in some work to make this happen for you. But we make it easy work. You'll be immersed in a culture and surrounded by a team of people that will cheer you on every step of the way and help you get the job done. So that's it, man. I don't know what else to say. You got questions? I was trying to get back to the questions on my wife's phone, but she team iPhone, I'm team Android. I don't know what's going on with that piece of crap. That thing. So if you got questions, leave them in the comments, and I will go through the comments and answer anybody's questions. But again, get back with the person who put you on this video and get your username and password and get started today. Let us help you get to EVP today. Let us help you get your second person on today so you get your initial $50 investment back. And now we're going to have fun because now it's all profit. The third person you bring on, you get another $50. So that pays for next month's fees. This thing will pay for itself. Then we're going to get your W-4 adjusted. We're going to bring an extra $200 to $600 per month back into your household for most of y'all. Help you with our credit, smart credit system, fix your credit. We ain't playing. We want you to build wealth because eventually enough of us building wealth and getting our own personal finances in order, we'll eventually be able to come together and start helping our communities get their personal finances in order, and we can collectively come together and rebuild our communities. That's what this thing is about in the bigger scheme of things, but right now it starts with you. So I'm your man Cortez Hustle, aka the one and only financial health mentor. Until I talk to y'all next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it, but more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. So hustle up.